All right, guys, Mr. Antonucci here, and in this video, I want to talk to you about how to add and subtract integers, positive and negative numbers here. So let's start with addition. When you add integers, you look at the signs. If the signs are the same, you add the numbers and keep the sign. If the signs are opposites, you subtract the numbers and keep the sign of the bigger one. So just two rules, okay? Here we have the signs are the same, 4 and 7 are both positive. We're adding them, 4 and 7 is 11, and both numbers are positive, so the answer stays positive 11. What gets tricky is when you start throwing negatives in there. But again, just follow the rules. We're adding here, numbers the same sign, so you add the numbers, 4 and 7 make 11, and keep the sign. They're negative numbers, so boom, there we go, negative 11. Now here we have numbers with opposite signs. 4 plus negative 7. Notice we're adding numbers with opposite signs. So you subtract the numbers, 7 minus 4 is 3, and keep the sign of the bigger number, negative 3. Basically why this is because if you think on a number line, if you start at 4 and you add negative 7, that's like moving to the left 7 units, and you would land on negative 3. Okay, and here again, we're adding two numbers with opposite signs. Again, subtract the numbers, 3, keep the sign of the bigger number. And again, if you think in terms of a number line, if you start at negative 4 and add 7, you'd move 7 units to the right. So you'd move into the positive by 3 units. So the answer is 3. Okay. Now, in these examples, we are going to subtract integers. What you want to keep in mind with subtracting integers is this simple rule of what I like to call keep, change, change. If you have 4 minus 7, you keep the sign of the first number, change the subtraction to addition, and then change the sign of the second number. Okay, so keep, change, change. I'm just going to abbreviate with a ch. Okay, so you do this with all subtraction problems. All right, keep, change, change. So this becomes 4 plus negative 7. And again, you just follow the rules for addition. Here we have numbers with opposite signs, so you subtract the numbers. 7 minus 4 is 3. Keep the sign of the bigger number, you get negative 3. Okay, so 4 minus 7 was negative 3. Here again, we're subtracting numbers, so keep, change, change. Now you can see this changes it to addition, and we're adding numbers with opposite signs. So subtract the numbers, keep the sign of the bigger number, which is positive, so 3. Here again, keep, change, change gives us 4 plus positive 7. All right, numbers with the same sign, you add them, keep the sign of the bigger number, positive 11. And here we go, keep, negative 4, change, plus change, negative 7. So we're adding numbers with the same sign. Again, so you add the numbers and keep the sign, negative 11. All right, now let's talk quickly about multiplying and dividing integers. When you multiply or divide numbers with the same signs, the answer will be positive. So positive times a positive is a positive, and negative times a negative is a negative. If you multiply or divide numbers with opposite signs, you always get a negative. So positive times or divided by a negative is a negative, and a negative divided or multiplied by a positive is also a negative. Let's put it into practice. So 4 times 5, that's 20, and the signs are the same, both positive, so your answer is positive 20. Here, 4 times negative 5 is negative 20, because 4 times 5 is 20, and the numbers have opposite signs. Again, here we have negative 4 times negative 5. 4 times 5 is 20, and the signs are the same, so the answer is positive. And again, you have negative 4 times 5, which is negative 20 here. 4 times 5 is 20, and you have numbers with opposite signs, so you get a negative answer. Now let's talk about dividing. Again, same rules as just putting them up there. Numbers with same sign, the answer is positive. Numbers with opposite signs, the answer is negative. Now, 20 divided by 5 is 4. The answer is positive 4. Numbers have the same sign. The second one, 20 divided by negative 5 is 4, but the answer would be negative since the numbers have opposite signs. Again, here we're dividing two numbers with the same sign. So you divide the numbers, 4, and keep the sign. And the last one here, you have negative 20 divided by 5. The numbers have opposite signs. So you divide the numbers, 4, and the answer would be negative. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Hope that was helpful in multiplying, dividing, adding, and subtracting positive and negative numbers.